Good morning, distinguished chair, respected professor, fellow research and participants. First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to present our research today at the International Conference in Computational Science and Engineering for Society 2026. My name is Arumjari Larasati from the Master of Management program at Telkom University, Indonesia. Today, I am honored to present our research, which was conducted together with my co-author, Dr. Dian Indiati, entitled The Effect of Compensation and Career Development on Employees' Turnover Intention, Evidence from an Indonesian Professional Service Company. To begin, let me first explain why employee turnover has become an increasingly important issue in Indonesia. Over the past few years, employee turnover has become a growing concern in Indonesia. According to recent workforce statistics, approximately 6.6 million Indonesians changed jobs in 2024. In addition, around 70% of employees plan to seek new employment opportunities in 2025. These figures indicate that the employee mobility continues to increase, making talent retention an increasingly important challenge for organizations. Today's employees are not only looking for competitive salaries, but also for organizations that provide opportunities for learning, career growth, and long-term professional development. As a result, employee retention is no longer simply an HR issue. It has become a strategic challenge that directly affects organizational performance and competitiveness. This challenge is particularly important for professional service companies, which rely heavily on the knowledge and expertise of their employees. And next, why professional service companies? Professional service companies are different from manufacturing companies because their primary asset is not machinery or products but people. Their competitive advantage depends on employees' knowledge, expertise, and long-term relationship with clients. Therefore, when experienced employees leave, organizations lose not only valuable talent, but also organizational knowledge and client trust. This research was conducted at XYZ branch Balikpapan companies, where employee turnover had become a significant concern. The company's labor turnover rate reached 36.7% in 2023, decreased to 24.3% in 2024, and further declined to 10.6% in 2025. Although the trend has improved, the turnover rate remained above the commonly accepted benchmark of 10%. Interview with the Human Resource Department revealed that employees mainly left because they received more attractive compensations, experienced limited promotion opportunities, and perceived unclear career paths. These challenges motivated me to examine whether compensation and career development influence employees' turnover intention. Although many previous studies have examined turnover intention, two important research gaps remain. First, previous studies have reported inconsistent findings regarding the effect of compensation and career development on turnover intention. While most studies reported significant negative relationships, several others produced different conclusions. Second, only limited empirical evidence is available from Indonesian professional service companies, especially those that rely on knowledge-intensive employees. Therefore, this study extends previous research by focusing on a different organizational context. Based on these gaps, the objective of this study is to examine the effects of compensation and career development on employee turnover intention in a professional service company in Indonesia. I hope the finding of this study can contribute to both the academic literature and organizational practices related to employee retention. Now, let me briefly introduce the main concept used in this study. This research focuses on three key variables: compensation, career development, and turnover intention. First, compensation refers to both direct and indirect financial rewards that employees receive in return for their contributions. Second, career development is a continuous process that supports employees' professional growth through clear career paths, learning opportunities, and competency development. Finally, turnover intention refers to an employee's conscious intention to leave the organization. It is considered one of the strongest predictors of actual employee turnover. Next, this slide illustrates the conceptual framework of the study. The model includes two independent variables, namely compensation and career development, and one dependent variable, which is turnover intention. Based on this model, I propose two hypotheses. The first hypothesis states that compensation has a negative effect on turnover intention. This means that employees who perceive better compensation are expected to have lower intention to leave the organization. The second hypothesis states that career development also has a negative effect on turnover intention. In other words, employees who perceive greater opportunities for career growth are expected to be more likely to stay with the organization. To test this hypothesis, I used the following research methodology. This study employed a quantitative explanatory research design. The research involving 147 employees selected from a population of 246 using the Slovene formula with a 95% confidence level. Data were collected through a structured questionnaire using a 5-point Likert scale. To analyze the data, I used SmartPLS4. The analysis consisted of two stages. First, I evaluated the measurement model to assess the validity and reliability of the research instrument. Second, I evaluated the structural model to test the proposed hypothesis. Before presenting the statistical results, let me first describe the profile of the respondents who participated in this study. Most respondents were between 24 and 28 years old, representing 33.3% of the sample. The majority were male, held a bachelor's degree, and had 1 to 3 years of work experience. Most respondents also worked in the Sales and Operation 1 division. Overall, these findings indicate that the respondents were predominantly young professionals at the early stage of their careers. This characteristic is particularly important because employees at this stage generally place greater value on learning opportunities, career advancement, and professional development. And before testing the hypothesis, I first evaluated the quality of the measurement model to ensure that the research instruments were both valid and reliable. The results show satisfactory measurement quality. First, all constructs met the required criteria for convergent validity and reliability, indicating that the indicator consistently measured the intended variable. Second, discriminant validity was confirmed using both the Fortner-Larcker criterion and the HT-MT ratio. Since all HT-MT values were below the recommended threshold of 0.90, its construct was considered empirically distinct from the others. Overall, these results indicate that the measurement model is valid and reliable, allowing the analysis to proceed the structural model. Next, this slide presents the results of the structural model evaluation. The model achieved an R-square value of 0.418, which means that compensation and career development together explain approximately 41.8% of the variation in employees. This indicates a moderate level of explanatory power, suggesting that these two variables play an important role in explaining employees' intention to leave, although other factors may also contribute. The model also produced a Q-square value of 0.418, which is greater than 0. This indicates that the model has strong predictive relevance, meaning it performs well in predicting turnover intention. Overall, these results confirm that the proposed model is appropriate for hypothesis testing. And I will now present the main finding of this study. The findings show that both hypotheses are supported. First, compensation has a significant negative effect on turnover intention. This means that employees who perceive their compensation as fair and competitive are less likely to consider leaving the organization. Second, career development also has a significant negative effect on turnover intention. This means employees who perceive clear career opportunities and opportunities for professional growth tend to have lower intentions to leave. More importantly, career development demonstrates a stronger effect than compensation, as indicated by its larger PET coefficient. This suggests that while fair compensation remains important, Career growth plays an even greater role in encouraging employees to stand in professional service companies. These findings provide an interesting insight. The next question is, why does career development have a stronger influence than compensation? The findings of this study support organizational behavior theory, which suggests that employees are more likely to remain with an organization when they feel value and see opportunities for professional growth. Compensation is more important because it reflects how the organization values employees' contribution. However, the results indicate that the career development has a stronger influence on reducing turnover intention. One possible explanation is the profile of the respondents. As presented earlier, most respondents were young professionals with 1 to 3 years of work experience. At this stage of their careers, employees are generally focused on building their future. They seek opportunities to develop new skills, receive mentoring, gain promotion, and follow a clear career path. Therefore, career development becomes a stronger factor influencing their decision to stay with the organization. This finding suggests that organizations should not rely solely on increasing salaries. Instead, they should integrate competitive compensation with structured career development programs to strengthen long-term employee retention. Based on these findings, this study offers several practical implications for organizations, particularly professional service companies. First, organizations should maintain competitive and fair compensation, as it remains an important factor in reducing employees' intention to leave. However, compensation alone is not enough to retain talented employees over the long term. Organizations also need to provide clear career pathways, transparent promotion system, and continuous learning opportunities. Programs such as training, mentoring, coaching, and leadership development can help employees see a promising future within the organizations. Therefore, an effective employee retention strategy should integrate competitive compensation with structured career development rather than focusing on only one of these factors. To conclude, this study examined the effects of compensation and career developments on employees' turnover intention in a professional service company in Indonesia. The findings demonstrate that both compensation and career development significantly reduce employees' turnover intention. However, career development emerged as the stronger predictor, indicating that employees value opportunities for long-term growth alongside financial rewards. From a theoretical perspective, these findings support organizational behavior theory, which emphasizes that fair organizational practices and opportunities for professional development strengthens employees' commitment to the organization. From a managerial perspective, organizations should combine competitive compensation with well-structured career development programs to improve employee retention and build a more sustainable workforce. Thank you very much for your kind attention. It has been a great honor to present our research at this conference. I also hope that the finding of this study can contribute to both academic research and organizational practices in improving employee retention. Thank you once again.